Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for sharing this wonderful moment with all of us for the nomination of a couple of the principals here for the Contractors License Board, and I guess the, what's the other one? Contractor License Boards? And the Guam Mass Transit Authority. Just a couple of administrative announcements that I wanted to put out before we start this. If you have a written testimony, you can give it to my staff on your right side. And whoever is going to testify, you can come up here. We're going to start off with Renee K. Borra. Do we have her here? Renee? Where's Renee? Renee, you can take your chair up here. You're the guest of honor this morning. And then we'll go on with Alejo Sablon. Barry, you're next, right? Are you prepared for this one? Once again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much in attendance for this public hearing. The Committee on Public Safety, Border Safety, Military and Veterans Affairs, Mayor's Council of Guam, Infrastructure and Public Transit is conducting a confirmation hearing today for Renee K. Borra to serve as the member of the Guam Contractors License Board, which was received and referred to the committee on June 25th, 2019. For the record, in conformance with Section 8107 of Chapter 8, Title 5 GCA, the first public hearing notice was sent out on Monday, July 8, 2019, to adhere to the 5 working days requirement. And on the second public hearing, was sent out, 48 hours notice was sent out on Friday, July 12, 2019. And in addition to these notices, it was also sent out to the media and posted on the Guam Legislature's website. And I would like to thank my colleague, Senator James Mullen, for being with us this morning. Do we have anybody that's going to testify before I call on the principal to say her whatever she wants to say this morning? Anybody else? Maybe I'll start out with, go ahead and, Renee, go ahead and do your testimony, and then I'll allow whoever wants to, add additional, whatever they want to say about the good things that you've been doing for the people of Guam. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Chairman and members of the Committee on Public Safety, Border Safety, Military and Veterans Affairs, Mayor's Council, Infrastructure and Public Transit. My name is Rena Borra, and I've been a resident of Guam since 1960, with a few years in between living in Southern California for a work transfer. I would like to take this opportunity to publicly express my appreciation to Governor Lulu Guerrero for her trust in nominating me to serve on the Contractors License Board. It will be a privilege, if confirmed, to be among professionals currently serving on this board. I would also like to thank you, Mr. Chairman, and your committee members for holding this confirmation hearing this morning. I have worked both in the private and government of Guam, totaling 36 years. Currently, I'm a licensed real estate agent. In addition, I have participated and served on numerous community organizations. My experience starts with banking early in my career to working for IBM here in Guam, and then transferring to Southern California, where I eventually took early retirement and came back home to Guam. I was previously the controller for Port Authority of Guam and also the controller for GURA. I come before you ready to answer any questions you and your committee may have for me. I believe my expertise in financial analysis and contracts management will assist in the mission of the Contractors License Board. I would also like to thank my friends and family that came here to support me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Renee. I'm going to allow Senator Mullins to say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thanks.
Your background and experiences sounds like we found the person we need to complete this board membership. It seems, though, we have quite a few packets pending at the Contractors and Licensing Board. Do you have an idea? Have you been briefed on where we're at in that situation?
I have not been briefed yet.
Okay. So I know there's several hundred packets waiting, so as soon as we can get you on this board, we can complete this. Trying to get a quorum, I guess, is the problem. So I think what's really important is that all these board members are able to come regularly to assist the director and get the contracts approved. If at any chance that you do see there's a problem or getting a quorum, please bring it to our attention, and we want to make sure we can help and assist, because we know how important it is for these contracts to be reviewed.
I believe so. I am committed to, I wouldn't have taken this appointment. I do believe that I have the time and the drive and the energy and the love of making sure that the island is protected with all the, and I do realize that they are waiting for members to be on this board so they can get the work going. So I'm ready.
Okay. Looking forward to seeing your name on the next session there so we can get you approved. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
I just want to thank the governor and the lieutenant governor for expediting the appointments, because I've been bombarded with a whole lot of complaints regarding the issuance of licenses. And I want to thank our governor and lieutenant governor for really attending to my call on the importance of making those nominations. Have you ever worked for the Contractors License Board, Renee?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, because, you've never had an RME license or anything like that?
No.
Okay, but I figured from your record, I think that you're an asset to the Contractors License Board. So I want to first off congratulate you for taking the challenge, because we do have a lot of problems with our construction industry on the island, and I would like to thank you because I know your input would be great in as far as moving forward with some of the licenses that are pending in the Contractors License Board. And I want to thank you all. I want to thank all of the people that are here supporting you, and I want to thank you again for accepting the challenge. Thank you very much, Renee.
Thank you.
And let me assure you that your confirmation would go through. I haven't had any nominee yet for a board member to be denied to serve in that capacity. So thank you. Can I call on my friend Alejo Sablan? Alejo, I think we grew up together, man. But I think, was attending school, and I kind of just got off from attending to my education. And I want to thank Joe for being here. Joe, where are you from? Joe, where are you from? Where are you from? Thank you very much. Buenas nafrei manilu mananahu manatungod ang turusam tuni manggaygi guni na ogan para tasapotis ti luta nesti na finalagui po serbi i tau Guam za utungwa na utungwa sa leo disti antis na tempon za utungwa na kapasidad ni mapunta leliko na sempre mas mauling mona inanauta kumuta ajuda siya i tau ta guni kita nauta. I am here in support of, let me just, the Committee on Public Safety, Border Safety, Military and Veterans Affairs, Mayor's Council of Guam, Infrastructure, Public Transit is conducting a confirmation hearing today for Alejo C. Sablan to serve as member of the Board of Directors of the Guam Regional Transit Authority, which was received and referred to the committee on June 17, 2019. For the record and in confirmation of conformance with Section 8107 of Chapter 8, Title 5 GCA, the first public hearing notice was sent out on Monday, July 8, 2019 to adhere to the 5 working days requirement and the second public hearing to adhere to the 48 hours notice was sent out on Friday, July 12, 2019. And in addition, these notices were also sent out to the media and posted on the Guam Legislature's website. And once again, I would like to thank all of you here for supporting a very good friend of mine, and I know that is very capable for the position that he's being appointed to. Also, I want to recognize my colleague here, Senator Moylan, who has always been with me since the beginning of time and is always supporting those that are being appointed by the governor and lieutenant governor to serve in various capacity in our government, just to make life better for all of us. Thank you. Go ahead, James. Or can I allow Alejo to give? Or maybe I'll start with Joe. Go ahead and start, Joe, with your testimony, and then I'll hand it over to give it over to Alejo. Go ahead, Joe.
Buenas, Hafadai, and Manana Sijus, Mr. Chairman, Honorable Senator Pedo Terlaje, Senator Moylan. I am here in support of Mr. Alejo Sablan, nominee for the board of Guam Regional Transit Authority. I have known Alejo for over 50 years. I got junior high, George Washington High School, University of Guam. He is a very strong advocate for our people of Guam. The many, many years that I have known Alejo, we talked about many, many issues regarding our island, issues in general, issues of our family. I have never heard any negative comments from Alejo about our community, our island, our government. He is a front runner in creative ideas to improve our community and our beautiful island of Guam. Given his seat on the board for the Guam Regional Transit Authority, I am most confident that he will bring Guam Regional Transit Authority to the next level. Alejo has a vision to move our public transportation forward. His focus is right on target for the needs of our community. I know that Alejo will preserve and enhance the quality of life and economic health for our people to cost-efficient provisions of safe, on-time, reliable, and clean transportation services Guam deserves. The confirmation of Mr. Alejo Sablan as a board member of the Guam Regional Transit Authority will be a great asset and is in keeping with the best interests of our public transportation system. Saina Maasi, si Diyos Maasi.
Just Masi, Joe. I want to go ahead and allow our good senator here to make some comments. Alejo, you want to go ahead and say what your testimony, please?
Buenas and half-day committee chair, Senator Pedo, Terlaje, members of your committee, Senator James Moylan. First, I would like to publicly thank Magahaga Lou Leon Guerrero and Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio for their executive appointment. My name is Alejo Concepcion Sablan, originally from Agate, and now presently residing in Jonia, actually for the past 40 years. I am a retired educator, a teacher, school building administrator, and also a military retiree. serving with the U.S. Navy, active duty, the Army Reserve, the 411 Battalion, and 14 years with the Coast Guard Reserve right here on Guam. I feel passionately about serving the public as a board member. I am very much committed to fulfill my duties as a board member. And I feel I have the competence, the insight, the integrity that I need to work with other board members, the executive manager, and other stakeholders of the agency. I have a deep interest in the mission of the agency, which is to provide a safe and reliable transportation system for the citizens of Guam. I thank you for the opportunity, and especially Joe Blas here, and thank all supporters that support me.
Thank you, Pari. I just want to thank the governor, lieutenant governor, for prioritizing the appointment of candidates for the Guam Mass Transit Authority. And the reason why I'm pushing for this, because there's like over millions of dollars that has been set aside for the Guam Mass Transit Authority since 2014. And if we don't expedite the appointment of the members, the board members, then we might lose those millions of dollars. So I just want to thank the governor, and I want to thank you for taking the challenge, because we are pressed with time, and we need to expend that. So with that, I just want to close this for you, Alejo, and Renee. Senator, do you have anything to say?
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Before I close.
Thanks. Mr. Sablan, thanks for accepting the nomination. As you know, our transportation system is working as hard as they can, but we need a lot of improvement to keep the times and make the schedules. I will ask if you come across things as a board member specific to the law regarding the public laws that assist you in doing your job, please bring it to our attention. If we can make any changes or make things better, that's our duty. So we're relying on you to help us and guide us out, please. But congratulations.
Thank you very much, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator. I just wanted to say congratulations to you, Alejo, and Renee, for taking the challenge, because it's very important that we continue this movement to create that environment of comfortness within the agencies. And I know that Renee would do a good job, and Alejo, I am very confident, because I've known you for so many years, and you've been a public servant, an outstanding public servant. If you have written testimony, you can email it to my website, Senator Pedo at senatorjpterlaje.com, or hand deliver it to my office, 140 Aspinall Avenue, Bridge Point Building, Hagåtña, Guam 96910. But to clarify this, because a lot of people are calling my office, where is your office? Because there's no sign, indicating where my office is at. So if you're going out from the police station, going out to the traffic light on Route 1, as soon as you pass the post office, it's the yellow building on the right side, and I'm on the second floor. So with that, I know that you find my office with me telling you that exact address. The time now is 8:50? 8:50, and with that, I have to say we are now adjourned. Thank you very much.